It's that time of year again, the hunt for the perfect Father's Day gift. But what if we're all looking in the wrong place? A recent study found a stunning number. Over 60% of dads admit to regifting or almost never using their classic gifts. That tie, that world's best dad mug, they often end up forgotten. So what do they actually cherish? Surveys of fathers give an overwhelming answer. The most treasured gifts aren't things you buy, but things you do together. We're breaking down the science of why these gifts work, how they strengthen your bond, and how to find one he'll never forget. So what exactly is a meaningful gift? It's not the price. Psychologists define it as something reflecting his identity or your shared history. This creates the central conflict in gift giving, purchasing an object versus creating an experience. Our culture pushes us towards things. The thrill of a new gadget fades fast because of hedonic adaptation. We get used to it, but memories from an experience can last a lifetime. The data is clear that dads prefer experiences, but what is happening in the brain that makes a shared memory so much more powerful for your bond? This isn't a small trend. Modern dads across demographics now report valuing quality time over possessions, a fundamental shift in what matters. Let's look under the hood. There are key scientific reasons why meaningful, experience-based gifts build stronger family connections. First, the brain science. A personal gift lights up the brain's reward centers. It's a neurological signal saying, I am understood. Second, memory. We recall experiences with more positive detail over time. We forget the sweater, but remember the feeling of that day together. Third, hormones. Doing something together can co-release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. You're literally building your connection chemically. Finally, these moments become your family story. Narrative psychology shows these stories, not possessions, form our identity and relationships. The science is potent. But what does this look like in the real world? Let's move from theory to some practical, concrete examples. Consider a gift that costs nothing, but is invaluable, a legacy gift. Just set aside an hour to interview your dad about his life, using your phone. Ask about his first job, his proudest moment, what his own father taught him. This act communicates immense value for his life and who he is. This isn't just a chat, it's applied science. You are creating a shared story, signaling deep understanding, and making a memory that grows. Another powerful option is the shared skill. Instead of buying him a guitar, sign you both up for a lesson. Instead of a cookbook, take a cooking class. This shifts the focus from possession to participation. It's a collaborative gift that builds oxytocin and can create a lasting shared interest. But this doesn't mean all physical objects are bad gifts. The key isn't no objects, it's no generic objects. So when does one work? A material gift can succeed if it acts as a symbol for a shared memory. Its worth isn't in the item itself, but the message it carries. For example, a generic watch is forgettable, but a watch engraved with the coordinates of the hospital where his first child was born, that's a story. The difference is the investment of thought and planning. That effort is what the recipient truly feels and what gives the gift its meaning. So we know what to give and why it works on a chemical and psychological level. But what is the single biggest long-term payoff for getting this right? The answer comes from long-term studies. Adult children who give experiential gifts report a stronger, more resilient relationship with their fathers. This isn't a coincidence. This relationship boost is the compound interest of repeatedly activating those social bonding circuits we saw in the brain scans. You're not just giving presents, you are actively building a library of shared family stories, strengthening the narrative that you both belong to. So the choice you make for Father's Day isn't about a single calendar date. It's an investment in the relationship you want for years to come. This year, let's skip the 60% of gifts that end up collecting dust. A generic gift says, I had to get you something. A meaningful one says, I see you. So remember the 3 Ps. Is it personalized to him? Is it participatory for you both? And does it create a perpetual memory? Because at the end of his life, he won't recall all the stuff. He will remember the time, the effort, the laughter, and the feeling of being truly known. Don't just buy a gift. Build a memory. What's the most meaningful gift you've ever given or received? Share your ideas in the comments below to help inspire others.